See this image in the background? Right now, it's small, but as I keep scrolling, it zooms in, straightens up, and finally reveals in full view. And I'm going to show you how to create it step by step using GSAP scroll trigger in Elementor for free. To make sure it provides enough space for the scrolling effect, set the width to 100% and the minimum height to 250 VH. For the background, I'll set it to black to make the design pop. Also, make sure there's no padding. In the advanced settings, I'll give this container the class name sticky_circle_wrap. Next, let's add some content to this container. Inside the black container, I'll create another container. Now, I'll add a button to the middle of this container. You can style the button however you like. Right below the button, I'm adding a heading and I'll call it Unfold the News Stories. You can customize the heading text to match your theme. I'll add another full width container right below the content section. Let's name this container Sticky. To ensure it takes up most of the viewport, I'll set the minimum height to 90 VH. Then I'll center everything inside this container using the justify content and align item settings. Like before, I'm keeping the margin and padding at 0 pixels for a clean look. Inside the sticky section, I'm going to add a heading and put this text in it. I'm going for journeys and I'll put the rest of the text later in the other box. You can customize the heading text to match your theme. Now, I'll duplicate this heading to create another one. I'll add the text NEYS. Now together, it spells journeys. Finally, I'll assign each heading a unique CSS class name so we can style them separately later on. Let's name the first one art text and the second one work text. To make these headings look polished, I'll add a custom CSS code. So just go to the pinned comment below and copy the code from there and then paste it into the custom CSS section for each heading. Once you're done, hit publish. Alright, let's move on to the clipping section, which will create the zoom effect. I'll add another container inside the sticky section. Here, I'll set the content width to boxed. And to keep everything aligned, I'll use the justify content and align item settings to center the content. Then, I'll set a background image for this container. Once done, make sure the repeat is set to no repeat. The display size is set to cover and the position is set to center. This will make sure that the image fills the space properly and doesn't repeat. Like before, I'll keep the margin and padding at 0. I'm naming the CSS class for this container as circle for easy reference later. Now it's time to add the JavaScript code to make the magic happen. But before that, whenever I'm doing some design work for clients, I make sure to install this free plugin Airlift because, okay, let me actually show you this. So that's my site speed before and that's after. It does a lot of optimizations automatically and keeps stuff fast. So you should definitely try this and I'll leave the link in the description below. Now it's time to add the JavaScript code to make the magic happen. I'll drag an HTML widget onto the page and then copy the code from the pinned comment below and paste it into this section. Once done, save it by clicking this button. If you want to tweak how the clipping area looks at the beginning, you can just go here in the code and change the EM value. Okay, now back to the design. As I scroll, the effect should look smooth and seamless. Comment below if you have any questions and I'll help you out. Click this video if you want to triple your site speed in just 1 minute. You're really gonna thank me for this, so click here and I'll see you there.